Ever pondered why some individuals seem to possess a mysterious ability to effortlessly accumulate wealth? Welcome as we delve into the captivating narrative of two fathers, each representative of different financial attitudes. One dad grapples with the constant struggles of managing his finances, unable to escape the cycle of paycheck to paycheck living. The other, however, brilliantly navigates through the world of finance, making money work for him through strategic planning and informed decisions. Their choices, their perceptions, their approach to finances, all vastly different, painting a vivid contrast in their financial outcomes. Excited to uncover what sets these two dads apart in their financial journey? Buckle up as we unravel the choices they made, the mindset they harbored about money, and the lessons we can extract from their experiences. Because understanding the art of creating wealth is the first towards attaining it. So shall we plunge into the thrilling tale of the struggling dad and the wealthy dad? The story of Poor Dad and Rich Dad is not just a tale of two different individuals, but two different mindsets. Meet Poor Dad, a man of high intellect with multiple degrees under his belt. He spent most of his life in the pursuit of education, believing it to be the key to financial stability. He works tirelessly, clocking in extra hours whenever he can, aiming to climb the corporate ladder. His approach to money is traditional, to say the least. He believes in saving every single penny that he can, often making sacrifices along the way. His life is a constant struggle to make ends meet, despite his hard work and dedication. Now let's shift our focus to Rich Dad. He's a stark contrast to our Poor Dad. He is not a man of many academic qualifications. In fact, his formal education is rather limited. But what he lacks in scholastic achievements, he more than makes up for in financial wisdom. He's a risk taker, an entrepreneur at heart. His approach to money is vastly different. He doesn't believe in just saving. He believes in making his money work for him. He invested wisely, taking calculated risks, allowing his wealth to multiply over time. Poor Dad and Rich Dad are two sides of the same coin. They both want financial security, but their approach towards achieving it is miles apart. Poor Dad, with his traditional mindset, believes in the safety of a steady job and the security of a regular paycheck. He works for money, often trading his time and effort for a set amount of income. He saves what he can, often denying himself and his family the pleasures of life, all in the name of financial security. On the other hand, Rich Dad sees money as a tool, a means to an end. He doesn't work for money, he makes money work for him. His focus is not on saving, but on investing. He takes risks, makes strategic decisions, and reaps the rewards of his wise investments. He understands that money, like a seed, needs to be sown and nurtured to grow. He enjoys the finer things in life, not because he is frivolous, but because he has learned to leverage his wealth effectively. In essence, Poor Dad and Rich Dad represent two different attitudes towards money. Poor Dad sees money as a scarce resource, something that needs to be hoarded and protected. Rich Dad, on the other hand, sees money as an abundant resource, something that can be grown and multiplied. Their attitudes towards money are as different as night and day. One lives a life of financial struggle, despite his hard work, while the other enjoys financial freedom thanks to his financial wisdom. Ultimately, it's not about how much money you make, but how you make your money work for you. As we see, their attitudes towards money are as different as night and day. And while poor dad may not have been financially successful, he wasn't entirely without wisdom. Indeed, he taught us the value of hard work, discipline, and integrity. These are principles that can contribute to an enriching life and a solid work ethic. He believed in the power of a strong spirit, the strength of character, and the importance of staying true to one's values. He emphasized that success isn't solely defined by the size of one's bank account, but also by the impact one makes on the world and the legacy one leaves behind. However, poor dad's approach to wealth had its drawbacks. He lacked a solid financial education, which often led him to make decisions based on fear rather than informed choice. He saw money as a scarce resource, something to be feared and avoided. This fear-based mentality towards money created a cycle of scarcity and struggle, a cycle that was difficult to break. He didn't understand the power of money as a tool, as a means to create opportunities and secure a better future. His lack of knowledge about investments, savings, and financial growth strategies held him back from achieving financial freedom. Despite his best intentions, poor dad's approach to money left him in a constant state of financial struggle. But his lessons still hold value, reminding us of the importance of character and hard work, while also highlighting the dire need for financial education. See, Rich Dad, on the other hand, saw money as a tool, not a goal. He understood that money in itself isn't the end game. Rather, is what you do with it that truly matters. This is a concept rooted in the importance of financial education, a principle Rich Dad held in high regard. He believed in equipping oneself with the knowledge to navigate the financial seascape, understanding the tides of assets and liabilities, and the winds of income and expenses. Investing was another cornerstone in Rich Dad's financial ethos. He didn't just save, he invested. He put his money to work into assets that generated income over time. Real estate, businesses, stocks. These were the tools of his trade. He understood the power of compounding, the magic of money, making more money. Above all, Rich Dad fostered a money-making mindset. He didn't see money as a scarce resource to be hoarded, but as an abundant stream that could be tapped into. He saw opportunities where others saw obstacles. He pursued wealth creation actively, not passively. He wasn't afraid to take calculated risks, to innovate, to diversify. His approach was not just about making money, but about creating value. In doing so, Rich Dad wasn't just accumulating wealth. He was enjoying financial freedom. He wasn't tied down by financial obligations or shackled by debt. He was free to make choices, to pursue passions, to live life on his own terms. Rich Dad mastered the art of making money work for him, not the other way around. So what do we learn from this story of two dads? You might be thinking. The answer is not about who these dads are, but in the lessons they taught. From the story of the spendy dad, we understand that it is fun to buy lots of toys and sweets. But we also learn that spending all your pocket money at once might mean you don't have any left for something really special. We should not only save, but also think about what we really want to buy. This means realizing that having pocket money isn't just about spending, but also about saving, planning, and making smart decisions. It's about understanding the value of your toys, sweets, and other fun stuff. Now let's think about the smart dad. He shows us that having pocket money is more than just buying stuff. It's about how you plan on using your pocket money. The smart dad thinks carefully about what to buy, looking at things not just because they're shiny or sweet, but if they're really worth it. He sees cool stuff where others see just toys, and he isn't afraid to save his pocket money for these cool stuff. But here's the fun part. These clever ideas aren't only for the smart dad. They're not something you inherit, and they're not just for grown-ups. They can be learned, practiced, and perfected by anyone, even by kids. It's about choosing to learn about the value of things, to think before you buy, and to see challenges as fun puzzles. In short, the story of the two dads is a lesson in the power of being smart with your pocket money. It's a reminder that our choices, understanding the value of things, and our readiness to save and plan can help us buy the coolest toy in the shop. In the story of Spendy Dad versus Smart Dad, it's clear that understanding value and making smart choices are the winning tricks. So, are you ready to play smart